We're actually doing so dogs are going to have a main stage set at the Ramble this year, as well as doing a collab with a bluegrass band for one of our late nights as well.
Oh, that should be
Nice.
cool. It is time.
Well, this is one of those bands I was kind of mentioning that, you know, you get to see the rise of a band. It's Dogs in a Pile. And
Yeah.
we've actually had a member of Dogs in a Pile here on the show. That was a very, very fun show.
Oh, yeah,
And
Brian Murray. It was a
yeah.
good time.
And it's been
I
very
love
cool.
Brian.
I've been watching them, you know, on YouTube and their videos, and just kind of like they're starting to get more and more audience, and they're doing really a good job out there and putting out some really good music, which we're going to check out. When was the first time you heard Dogs in a Pile?
You know, the first time I heard Dogs in a Pile, incidentally, was I was turned on to them by the same friend that turned me on to Neighbor. And I you know, she was telling me I trust her music advice. I have about a half dozen people that I go to for music advice that I trust in the scene, and they've helped with the lineup. And she turned me on last year, and I just fell in love with them. I started listening to them, went to a few shows. We booked them last year for the Ramble Festival. They came out, and through the course of that, we just got to be really good friends with them too, because they've just been superhuman people.
Oh, yeah.
All of them, truly. And we brought them out for a Road to the Ramble show last year at Union Craft Brewery in Baltimore. And it was the first time they had played Baltimore. And I had already fallen in love with their music. Then when I really got to know the guys and the energy they bring and the life that they're trying to breathe into what they do, it just makes you fall in love with them even more. So if you haven't seen Dogs in a Pile yet live, do yourself a favor and see them now, because just like Neighbor, they're not going to be playing small venues much longer.
That is
Yeah,
true.
and I love how hard they work. I mean, they have a relentless tour. They're really in it, you know? And like, I love seeing a band work hard and just like they go step after step after step, bigger and bigger. You know, they play a festival, they're on the small stage, play another festival, medium stage, right? And it's so awesome to see hard work pay off. And I truly see Dogs in a Pile, their hard work is paying off. So, and I know that we can't wait to see them at the Ramble Festival live,
Yeah,
but we're
they'll
going to
back
be
this year.
yeah, can't wait for that. And so we're going to be listening to Dogs in a Pile. This is actually from their album, Not Your Average Beagle, released in 2021. But we're actually listening to a live rendition of this song live at College Street Music Hall in 2022. We're listening to Dogs in a Pile and their song, Can't Wait for Tonight.
Can't wait. Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
I like how you're bringing us all these live cuts, Brick. Thank you.
Yeah. Giving
I'm
them
a live
giving them
music
taste,
nerd.
Give us those deep cuts.
taste of what we can expect.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. This is Jeremy.
What is up, everybody? We're Dogs in a Pile. Thanks for having us tonight, homies. All the love.
Three of these guys are perfectly trained musicians.
Yeah.
I had a late start to the morning, could barely open up my eyes. Been thinking about this and that, I'm crazy, don't you know? But you have always held the tide. Now you had a quick start to the evening, we're practically racing out the door. But Friday's come back around, so let's go to the show. I hear the dogs are back for more. I say we could both use some time out. Never been more willing to stand in line. You don't need a map for where we're going. Let's 100 days of working, day in and day out from 8 to 4. This day's been coming for a long, long time now. Hear me out, I'm asking nothing more. I remember that night there in Point last fall. All those blues harps and the guitars we saw. Sure, they were fun with the jams and all, but the music was way too long. The music was just too long. The jamming was oh so long. The music was way too long. Now, what a quick start to the evening.
This is cool.
Let's smile all upside down. The fight has gone back around, so let's go to the show. I hear the talk back in town. Say we could both use some time out. I've never been more willing to stand in line. We don't it up now for where we're going. Let's get down for the drive.
Kind of cool, hoppy, like kind of poppy song this is. You know, I haven't heard this song before. It's very cool. What do you think, Mike?
I like how it's like a blend of old and new, right?
Yeah.
And I like how this is like the beginning of their set, right? So it's like, you know, they got to do everything they can to like set the tone. And I like how like 45 seconds into it, you're already like, oh, okay, like we're together. You know, I'm in there like swimwear right there with you. You know, so it's great that they're able to command, you know, like a whole presence, because sometimes bands like they come on stage and they need like a couple songs, right, to kind of get things grooving, and it seems that they're just, you know, right away, you know, clicking with, you know, all cylinders firing at once.
Yeah, definitely. They look like they're having a good time too doing it.
Yeah, exactly. And even sometimes if it's not fun because you're having a bad day or something, you got to like put on the face. And, you know, they're doing a good job of making us at least feel, you know, that they're like all there and, you know, 100% in their A game.
Yeah, Jeremy's keyboards are really fun. I'm enjoying those a lot.
Yeah, and then also their drummer, Joe Babick, is doing a good job too. You know, whenever I see videos and stuff like that, I think Joe is, you know, I've heard someone say that like, you know, you're only as good as your drummer, right? And I think that he's doing a good job at creating such a good platform for them to just go off and do their thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They,
what do you think?
They really do use it to jump off of Joe's drums too. And you know, Jimmy on lead, he has the wild hair there playing the PRS. He's fun when he gets at it too. But I really love Brian's voice and lyrics in this song as well. I think he has a really kind of unique voice that is one of the drivers behind how they pull it all together as a band. And it definitely stands out to me in this song in particular. But I think how they hit the stage with such a presence and energy, and that's one of the things I love about them that I think people connect with. And then you give them a reason to dance, and well, here you go.
Hell yeah, let's jump back in.
Can't wait to get my news from Huey on the road. I can't wait for tonight. I can't wait for tonight. We don't it up now for where we're going. Let's get down for the drive. Can't wait to get my news from Huey on the road. I can't wait for tonight. I can't wait for tonight. I can't wait for tonight. Let's get down for the drive. Can't wait to get my news from Huey on the road. I can't wait for tonight. This time enjoying the ride. This time enjoying the ride. Now buckle up. It's the road.
Give it to me.
guess that was it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
that's it.
yeah.
Man, that was
Nice. It was cool how they went right into another song. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, and that was a nice, opener, That was actually like I've heard some Dogs in a Pile, and I like this the most I've ever heard them.
Yeah, it's cool.
Very cool. Yeah, they got a really great melodic sound. That's the music that I find myself most drawn to is those melodic guitar riffs and the stuff that just keeps you coming back and making you want to dance.
Yeah, cool transitions.
Yeah, like
cool
they sound like a
changes.
straight up dance party, and I feel like at a festival, it's like getting time to party. They're like the ones that kick it up into let's get silly gear.
Yeah.
We're actually doing so Dogs are going to have a main stage set at the Ramble this year, as well as doing a collab with a bluegrass band for one of our late nights as well.
Oh, that should be cool.
Nice. That's great. It's so cool that you're putting together these like awesome moments and not like, on the beaten path thing. You're like kind of making your own things happen there, and I think doing that as a festival is so hard, you know what I mean? Because you have to have the vision, and then like the artists need to have the vision, and everyone's got to trust each other, and coming together to do those special sit-ins or special type of sets and things like that. Like you mentioned, Del McCurry's doing a Grateful Dead set there. I mean, it's like one of those things where it's keep doing special after special after special things, and I really, as we're doing this show, is truly unfolding to me how hard you're working, on the lineup and everything like that. And I think that everyone can see and appreciate it, truly.
Well, thank you. We are working really hard on it. There's a whole team of us that are trying to collaborate to make this the most unique and special experience that we can. And it's a lot more than the lineup, but the lineup kind of sets the tone for what it's going to be. And we are focusing all three of our late night sets on genre melding collab supergroups. So we're bringing at least two bands together for each of our late nights, and really trying to bend the genres a little bit and help the people from the jam world appreciate the bluegrass world, and vice versa, and show them that it's really not that far apart. It's just how it is manifested, and we like doing things that haven't been done before. I'm not afraid to do things differently than other folks if it feels like the right thing to do.
I think that's a really good idea too, because it gives somebody, something special that's just for the festival. They get together and then play the tunes and stuff that you'll never hear anywhere else except for at the Ramble Festival, and I think that is a special treat for everybody that's going to be going, and that would be a draw for me as well.
Yeah, dude, as we're going through this, it's like every song you guys are like, it's really, really, you guys are doing a great job. Hi, this is Mike with Galaxy Jams Reacts. We hope that you enjoyed that React video. Be sure to check out the links below of when we're going to be live streaming our next show, and also how to watch full episodes. Please hit that subscribe button. Every single one helps.